I have just moved house and I want to show you our garden as it is completely at the start before I do any changes to it. So here is my garden tour. Starting off at the very bottom of our garden is a river. We do occasionally get ducks and swans down here, which is very nice. It is an area I'm going to have to block off eventually because I do have a toddler. So I'm going to block it off further up the garden. Down here is going to be a nice seating area, maybe with a barbecue. At the moment it's got some very, very slippery, slimy slabs. They're completely smooth and honestly they're dangerous. This little seat was left behind, which is quite cute. I'm going to paint that. We also have a gazebo frame that needs to be removed. I think they must have put that up in the summer to sit underneath it. We've got a shed. This shed's going to be removed. I've got two sheds in the garden and I don't need both of them. So this will be removed. It's on a concrete plinth, so the other shed's going to be moved down onto this to open up the top of the garden a bit more. Same with this kind of compost area. That's going to be removed. It's not needed. The garden this size does not need a humongous compost heap plus compost bins, so we're going to reduce that. We've got some nice little stepping stones. This is so that's the shed that we're keeping but moving, and this is the metal shed. That shed there is going to move down to where this is, which means this area here will be opened up and we'll have the garden more open. At the moment it's like a little wildlife section, which I don't hate, but it is just very messy. Got some lovely hellebores in there. Do love a hellebore. I've got a wildlife pond with some lovely gargoyles. These won't be staying. They will be going. Nice water butt. Got lots of plants. It'll be very exciting to see what plants are going to pop up over the year. Definitely some roses in the garden, which is nice. I obviously have no idea what's been planted, what could possibly pop up later in the summer. This is another little wildlife pond here. I don't think there's anything in there. May have been some frog spawn possibly at one point. There's little planters as well. The shed. There are lots of very cute bug houses, which we will keep. It's a nice little border again, lovely hellebores. We've got a primrose. There are lots of ornaments left in this garden. Some we'll be keeping, some we won't. And then there is the patio. My daughter's mud kitchen, of course. This is going to be redone at some point. And again, might have a nice little seating area up here. Nice area for my daughter to play. The lawn will be further along as well. Up here we've got a herb garden. So I'm going to redo that as well. She's left quite a few pots behind, so again, exciting to see what grows out of those. There's quite a few weeds. It needs a good tidy, but it's a good sized garden for us. It's just me and my daughter, so plenty of opportunity. And we've got some more strawberries in here as well, which are really cute. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes in. I'll also be moving stuff from my allotment into this garden. Our blossom tree, I believe it's a pear. I think it's a pear tree. So we'd like to see that. We do also have this bird feeder. However, after speaking to the neighbour, they mentioned that it encourages a lot of rats, so I won't be keeping that. So yeah, that is our garden. Very, very sunny today, which is lovely, and it's the first time I'm realising the garden is a bit of a sun trap, which is great because my last place I lived was a flat, so there really wasn't a garden, and the little bit of garden that we did have, it was shaded all the time and very, very cold, very, very windy, so this is a delightful change. I am going to document all the changes we're doing to the garden as well. It's going to be a complete fresh start for us. It's so nice for my daughter to have a garden as well. So yeah, keep following and I will give you regular updates on how we transform this garden.